Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Daily English Practice. I'm Mary.
And I'm John. Great to have you here with us.
Today, we're talking about something very useful for beginners, how to talk about yourself in English.
Yes, your name, your job, your hobbies, your family, your plans, everything you need to introduce yourself naturally and confidently.
We'll keep it friendly and simple, and we'll explain the words as we go.
If you're watching, don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you get more lessons like this.
Ready, Mary?
Let's go.
Okay, let's start with the basics. The most important thing is your name. How do we introduce our name in English?
You can say, "Hello, my name is John," or "Hi, I'm John."
Right, both are very natural. Try it. Hi, then your name. Short and clear.
And if you want to be more polite, you can add, "Nice to meet you." So the full line, "Hello, my name is John. Nice to meet you."
Perfect. After the name, people often say where they are from. What's a good phrase, Mary?
A simple one is, "I'm from London," or "I'm from UK."
If you live in a city but you were born somewhere else, you can say, I was born in, then the city name, but I live in the current city you were living in.
For example, "I was born in Nairobi, but I live in London now."
Yes. And if you want to say the country, I'm from Ethiopia, is easy and clear.
Another common idea is age, but in English conversations, we don't always say our exact age unless it's important. You can say, "I'm 25 years old," or "I'm in my 20s."
Right. I'm in my early 30s. I'm in my late 20s. These are good phrases if you don't want to say an exact number.
Good point. If someone asks, "How old are you?" you can answer with the number, or "I'm in my 30s." Both are correct. Now let's talk about work or studies. That's very important. How do we say what we do?
Use I'm for jobs. For example, I'm a teacher. I'm an engineer. I'm a student. If you're an employee, you can say I work at the company name.
So, "I'm a software developer. I work for a bank. I'm a student at the university."
Yes. And if you want to say what you study, I study computer science or I'm studying medicine. Use the verb study for schooling in college.
Right. "I'm in my early 30s. I'm in my late 20s." These are good phrases if you don't want to say an exact number.
Good point. If someone asks, how old are you? You can answer with the number or I'm in my 30s. Both are correct. Now let's talk about work or studies. That's very important. How do we say what we do?
Use "I'm a" for jobs. For example, "I'm a teacher. I'm an engineer. I'm a student." If you're an employee, you can say, "I work at" some company name.
So, I'm a software developer. I work for a bank. I'm a student at the university.
Yes. And if you want to say what you study, "I study computer science," or "I'm studying medicine." Use the verb study for schooling and college.
Sometimes we want to say where we work. You can say, I work at Harvard University, or I work in a hospital.
And if you run your own business, "I run a small business," or "I'm self-employed."
Also, to say how long you have worked somewhere, say, I've worked there for 3 years. Use present perfect. I've worked plus time. Example, I've worked as a teacher for 5 years.
Okay, let's practice a full introduction. I'll speak slowly and everyone can repeat.
Go ahead.
"Hello, my name is John. I'm from London. I'm 28 years old. I'm a software engineer. I work at a tech company. I've worked there for 2 years. Nice to meet you."
Great. That's clear and friendly. Remember to practice out loud. It helps your speaking. Now let's talk about hobbies. This makes introductions more personal and interesting. How do we say hobbies?
Use "I like" or "I enjoy." For example, "I like reading." I enjoy playing football.
Good. Also, I love cooking. I enjoy listening to music. I like watching movies.
You can add frequency. I often go running. I sometimes play chess on weekends. I rarely watch TV.
Right. Use often, sometimes, rarely, always, and never to show how often you do things.
What about saying why you like something? Example, I like running because it keeps me healthy. Or I enjoy reading because it relaxes me.
Yes. Because is useful. I like cooking because it helps me relax. Try to give a reason. It makes your English richer. Another helpful pattern is I'm interested in. For example, I'm interested in photography, or I'm interested in learning languages.
That's great for beginners because it shows curiosity, like I'm interested in Arabic or I'm interested in history. Okay, let's build a little conversation. I'll ask, what are your hobbies, Mary?
I like reading books and going for walks. I often cook new recipes on Sundays. I also enjoy practicing English with you.
Nice. And then I can respond, that's great. I also enjoy cooking. See how simple it is?
Now let's talk about family. Many introductions include family, like I have two brothers. I live with my parents. I'm married.
Good phrases. I'm married. I have one child. I'm single. I'm divorced. Be careful with this one. It's personal. Use only if you want to say it.
And if you want to say where your family lives, my parents live in Badidar, or my sister lives in the UK.
Also, a useful phrase is relationship status. I'm married, I'm single, I'm engaged, or I'm in a relationship. All simple and common.
Let's practice short dialogues with introductions. I'll ask the question and Mary will answer. Then swap, okay?
For example, what do you do?
I'm a teacher. I teach English at a college.
Where are you from?
I'm from New Delhi.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I enjoy reading and gardening.
Great. Now we'll teach some expressions that help talk about your personality or qualities. These are useful when people ask, tell me about yourself, in interviews or in social situations.
How do we say simple personality words?
Use adjectives. I'm friendly, I'm honest, I'm hardworking, I'm shy, I'm outgoing, I'm patient, I'm creative.
And you can add a little detail. I'm friendly. I like meeting new people. I'm creative. I enjoy drawing. This helps others understand you better.
Also, if you want to say what you're good at, say, I'm good at cooking, I'm good at coding, or I'm better at listening than speaking.
John, and if you want to say what you want to improve, I want to improve my English speaking. I'd like to get better at public speaking.
Now, many learners struggle with the question, tell me about yourself in interviews or in social situations. How can we make a short, clear answer?
One simple structure: name, location, work or study, one hobby, one personal quality. Example: hello, I'm John. I'm from Addis Ababa. I'm a student at the university. I like playing football. I'm friendly and hardworking. Short and effective.
Another structure for interviews is start with current role, then past experience, and then your goal. Example, I'm a software developer with 3 years of experience. Previously, I worked at a small startup. I'm looking to grow my skills in cloud computing.
Yes, that is for more formal situations. For beginners, keep it simple. Now, let's include phrases to ask others, too. For example, what about you? How about you? After you talk. These are polite and invite conversation.
So you might say, I'm a teacher. How about you? Or, I like reading. What about you? Very useful. Good. Now let's talk about future plans. Talking about goals is an important part of talking about yourself.
Use I want to or I plan to. or I hope to. For example, I want to learn English fluently. I plan to travel to the UK next year. I hope to improve my communication skills.
Also, I'm going to start a new course. I'll study computer science. Use simple future tenses.
For beginners, I want to is the easiest and most direct. Example, I want to find a new job. I want to learn to play guitar. Try to use these in your practice.
Now, let's focus on the grammar that appears a lot when people talk about themselves. Small but useful things.
Use present simple for routines. I wake up at 7. I work from 9 to 5.
Use present continuous for actions happening now. I'm studying English. I'm cooking dinner.
Use present perfect for experiences. I've visited 3 countries. I've lived in Addis Ababa for 5 years. This shows duration or experience.
Good. And use past simple for finished actions. I studied in Japan in 2018. I worked as a waiter last year.
These tenses help listeners understand when things happened, present, past, or experience. Now, a very helpful mini lesson. Questions people ask about you. Let's list common ones.
What's your name?
Where are you from?
What do you do?
What are your hobbies?
Are you married or do you have children?
How long have you lived here?
What are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? Use these in interviews.
Practice answering these questions with short, clear sentences. That builds confidence.
Okay, time for a little role play. I'll be a new person, and you introduce yourself, Mary. Make it friendly but natural.
Hi, I'm Mary. I'm from Addis Ababa. I teach English at a college. I like reading and going for walks. I'm friendly and patient. Nice to meet you.
Beautiful. Now, your turn. I'll listen. Introduce yourself like you're at a language meetup. Hi, I'm John. I'm from Bahir Dar. I'm a student at the university. I like football and cooking. I'm hardworking and curious. Nice to meet you.
Perfect. Next, let's practice short answers and expansions. When someone asks, "Where do you work?" you can say, "I work at the university." If they ask, "What do you do there?" you can say, "I teach computer engineering." Give 1 or 2 short details.
If someone asks, what do you like to do in your free time? You can answer, I like to read novels and go hiking on weekends. Add the little detail. It opens conversation.
Another helpful phrase is "in my free time." Like, "In my free time, I practice English and watch movies." It's excellent for talking about hobbies.
Now let's talk about strengths and weaknesses because they often appear in interviews or formal conversations. How to say them politely.
For strengths, I'm organized. I'm responsible. I'm reliable. Make a short sentence. One of my strengths is that I am organized.
For weaknesses, be honest but positive. I sometimes get nervous speaking English, but I'm improving. Or, I tend to be a perfectionist, so I'm learning to be faster. That shows growth.
Very good. And you can say, "I'm good at," or "I'm not so good at." Simple and honest.
Now, a mini lesson about pronunciation. Some words are common when talking about yourself. Family, hobbies, future, experience.
Say them slowly. Family. Hobbies. future, experience. Practice with us. Family, hobbies, future, experience.
Great. Repeat those a few times.
Let's add some useful connectors to make your self-introduction smoother. Also, however, because, and, but. Example, I like music. I also enjoy cooking. I'm a teacher, but I study part-time. Use them to connect ideas.
Now, let's create a longer self-introduction you can use in a meeting or class. Try to make it 6 to 8 sentences. I'll make one and then you can try.
Hello, my name is John. I'm from Bahir Dar, and I study computer engineering at the university. I work part-time as a tutor for younger students. In my free time, I like to read novels and go hiking on weekends. I'm hardworking and curious. I want to improve my English speaking so I can work internationally.
Excellent. That's a strong introduction. It has name, background, work or study, hobbies, qualities, and a goal.
Okay, now you try, everyone. Build your own introduction with the structure name plus where from plus job or study plus hobby plus quality plus goal. Practice this out loud.
Before we end, let's do a quick review of the most useful phrases we learned today. Mary, lead the review.
Sure. Repeat after me. Hello, my name is.
I'm from,
I'm a.
I study,
I like. In my free time.
I'm good at,
My strengths are.
my weakness is, but I'm working on it.
I want to in the future.
Great job. One last tip. Try to add one new sentence to your daily practice. Each day, add one new detail about yourself in English. One sentence. After 1 month, you'll have 30 strong sentences about yourself.
That's a fantastic habit. And remember, speak slowly, use clear words, and smile. People value friendly and clear introductions.
Thank you for practicing with us today. If you enjoyed this lesson, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Daily English Practice. Share this with a friend who needs help introducing themselves in English.
Also, leave a comment. Tell us one sentence about yourself in English. We'd love to read and help you improve.
Keep practicing and be kind to yourself. Learning to talk about yourself is the first step to confident conversations. See you next time on Daily English Practice, where we learn, speak, and grow together.
Bye for now.